The journey of thinking big and achieving greatness is more than just a mindset, it's a way of life. It demands unwavering belief in your potential and a relentless drive to break through self-doubt. True success begins when you step into a world where possibilities are limitless. When you dare to dream beyond the ordinary, you ignite a spark that propels you toward extraordinary outcomes. Your thoughts shape your reality, and thinking big creates a magnetic pull that attracts opportunities, resources, and people aligned with your vision. However, vision alone is not enough. The real transformation happens when you combine it with relentless action, discipline, and unshakable commitment to your goals. Achieving great things requires stepping beyond your comfort zone, pushing past perceived limits, and embracing challenges as stepping stones to success. The path may not always be smooth, but every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every challenge strengthens your resilience. Thinking big is not just about personal success, it's about creating a lasting impact that inspires others to reach higher and dream bigger. True growth happens when you take bold action, even when the way forward is unclear. Trust the process, knowing that each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. The universe rewards those who take risks and confront their fears head-on. When you think big, you tap into an immense well of potential that can turn dreams into reality. But the real question is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to make your vision a reality? Thinking big isn't just about ambition, it's about cultivating a mindset of abundance, believing that success, wealth, and happiness are limitless. When you shift from scarcity to possibility, from fear to confidence, you begin to attract what you seek and inspire others to do the same. The impact of your actions can ripple far beyond your own life, but the real test is how far are you willing to go to create that ripple effect. Achieving great things requires surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who challenge and support your growth. Success is rarely a solo journey, it's built through collaboration with those who push you to think bigger and aim higher. When you align with big thinkers, you unlock possibilities once thought impossible. But are you ready to step into that circle of influence and embrace the power of collaboration? The road to significant achievements is paved with persistence, resilience, and unshakable self-belief. It requires staying focused on your goals despite distractions or setbacks. Thinking big sharpens your focus, allowing you to cut through the noise and stay on course. It makes you unstoppable, refusing to settle for anything less than the extraordinary. But the real challenge is, can you maintain that focus when the world around you is constantly pulling you in different directions? Thinking big is not just about success, it's about living with purpose and making a meaningful impact. When your actions align with your values, you find a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's about leaving behind a legacy that outlives you, but the question is, what kind of legacy will you leave? Achieving greatness demands embracing change, stepping beyond your comfort zone, and being willing to take risks. Failure is not an endpoint, it's a stepping stone toward success. Those who think big understand that setbacks are lessons, not defeats. The real question is, do you have the courage to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you? Thinking big has the power to transform your life from within. It rewires your beliefs, unlocks hidden potential, and creates an inspiring vision that drives you forward. But the true question is, are you ready to step into that vision and make it your reality? Achieving big is not just about reaching your goals, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's a journey of self-discovery, continuous growth, and transformation. When you think big, you unlock the ability to accomplish anything you set your mind to. But the journey doesn't end there. The real question is, how will you use your newfound power to make a difference in the world? Thinking big goes beyond achieving success. It's about creating a life rich with meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. It's about aligning with your deepest passions and values, drawing strength from within to overcome any challenge. But the true test is this: are you ready to put in the time, effort, and commitment required to turn your dreams into reality? Achieving big means taking full responsibility for your life, letting go of excuses, and taking bold action. It's about recognizing that you are the architect of your future. When you think big, you take control of your destiny and refuse to let circumstances define your path. The journey of thinking big and achieving greatness is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who dare to dream boldly, act with courage, and persist despite obstacles. It's for individuals who are willing to confront their fears, embrace challenges, and rise above limitations. When you think big, you become a source of inspiration, a testament to what's possible when ambition meets action. But the real question is, are you ready to take that leap of faith and step into your true potential? Thinking big is about more than just setting goals. It's about crafting a vision so compelling and powerful that it propels you forward with unstoppable determination. It requires aligning your actions with your deepest values and passions, creating a life rich with meaning and purpose. When you think big, you access an inner strength that enables you to overcome obstacles and accomplish your goals. However, The real challenge remains, are you willing to put in the time, effort, and dedication required to turn your dreams into reality? Achieving great things demands embracing change, stepping outside your comfort zone, and venturing into the unknown. It means taking risks, learning from failure, and understanding that setbacks are not the end but stepping stones towards success. True progress requires resilience, the ability to keep moving forward even when the odds seem stacked against you. But are you ready to embrace uncertainty and trust in your ability to navigate a challenge? The power of thinking big lies in its ability to transform your life from the inside out. It's about reshaping your mindset, rearranging your beliefs, and unlocking the potential that has always been within you. When you adopt this perspective, you create a vision so inspiring that it pulls you forward with unstoppable force. But the crucial question is, are you prepared to step into that vision and turn it into reality? Success is not just about achieving goals, it's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's a process of growth, evolution, and transformation into your best self. Thinking big sets you on a path of self-discovery, leading to deep personal growth. You become someone capable of achieving anything you commit to. But the journey doesn't end there. The real question is, how will you use this newfound power? How will you leverage it to make a difference in the world? Thinking big extends beyond personal success. It's about crafting a life filled with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's about ensuring that your actions align with your deepest values and passions. This mindset taps into a reservoir of inner strength that enables you to overcome any challenge and reach any goal. But the true test is this: are you ready to put in the work, invest the time, and make the sacrifices necessary to bring your dreams to life? Achieving big requires taking full ownership of your life, eliminating excuses, and taking decisive action. It's about acknowledging that you are the architect of your future and your choices determine your destiny. When you think big, you take control of your life, refusing to let circumstances dictate your path. The ultimate question remains, are you ready to accept that level of responsibility and step into your true power? When you think big, you tap into an inner strength that empowers you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. But the real challenge is this: are you willing to commit, put in the time, and make the necessary effort to turn your dreams into reality? Achieving greatness requires taking full responsibility for your life, eliminating excuses, and taking decisive action. It's about recognizing that you are the architect of your destiny, holding the power to shape your future. When you think big, you take control and refuse to let circumstances define your path. But are you truly ready to embrace that level of responsibility and step into your power? The journey to thinking and achieving big is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who dare to dream boldly, act with courage, and persist despite challenges. It's for those who are willing to confront fears, embrace challenges, and break past limitations. Thinking big turns you into a beacon of inspiration, a living testament to what's possible when ambition is combined with action. But the real question is, are you ready to take that leap of faith and become the person you were always meant to be? Thinking big goes beyond merely setting goals. It's about crafting a vision so compelling and powerful that it pulls you forward with unstoppable determination. It requires aligning your actions with your deepest values and passions, creating a life filled with meaning and purpose. When you think big, you access an inner strength that enables you to overcome challenges and reach your full potential. But the true challenge remains, are you willing to commit, work tirelessly, and dedicate yourself to making your vision a reality? Achieving great things demands stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. It means taking risks, learning from failures, and understanding that setbacks are stepping stones, not dead ends. True success requires resilience, the ability to keep going even when faced with adversity. But are you ready to embrace uncertainty and trust in your ability to conquer any challenge? The power of thinking big lies in its ability to transform your life from within. It's about reshaping your mindset, rewiring your beliefs, and unlocking the potential that has always existed inside you. When you adopt this perspective, you create a vision so inspiring that it fuels your progress. But the key question is, are you ready to step into that vision and turn it into your reality? Success is not just about reaching goals, it's about evolving into the person you were always meant to be. It's a journey of growth, transformation, and self-discovery that leads to profound personal development. When you think big, you become someone capable of achieving anything you commit to. But the journey doesn't stop there. The real question is, how will you use this newfound power? How will you leverage it to create a meaningful impact on the world? Thinking big is about more than just success. It's about designing a life rich with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's about ensuring that your actions align with your deepest values and aspirations. This mindset taps into an inner strength that helps you push through challenges and accomplish extraordinary goals. But the final challenge is this: are you ready to do the work, invest the time, and make the sacrifices necessary to bring your dreams to life? Achieving big requires complete ownership of your life, a refusal to make excuses, and an unwavering commitment to action. It's about realizing that your choices shape your destiny, When you think big, you seize control and refuse to let external circumstances dictate your journey. So the ultimate question remains, are you ready to take that responsibility and fully embrace your power? When you think big, you initiate a journey of self-discovery that leads to profound personal growth. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve extraordinary success while others remain stuck? The difference isn't intelligence or luck, it's the way they think. Small thinking leads to small results, but when you train your mind to think bigger, you start attracting greater opportunities, possibilities, and a brighter future. Today, let's explore 5 powerful principles that will shift your mindset and help you achieve more than you ever thought possible. If you apply them, you won't just enhance your success, you'll transform your life. Success isn't exclusive to a select few. It's available to anyone willing to expand their thinking and embrace new perspectives. Let's dive into these principles and unlock your potential. Principle 1, big thinkers focus on possibilities, not limitations. A small thinker sees a challenge and says, I don't have enough experience, resources, or connections. The big thinker, however, asks, how can I make this work? Instead of dwelling on obstacles, they focus on possibilities. Imagine 2 people facing a locked door. One gives up, the other searches for a key, a window, or another way in. The difference isn't the door, it's the mindset. Ask yourself, do you focus on what's stopping you? Or do you focus on what's possible? The future belongs to those who see possibilities where others see roadblocks. Every groundbreaking achievement in history started with someone asking, what if? What if we could fly? What if we could cure diseases? What if we could connect the world through technology? These ideas once seemed impossible. But big thinkers didn't let limitations stop them, they sought solutions. They embraced creativity, resourcefulness, and determination. Now think about your own life. When faced with a challenge, do you list all the reasons it won't work, or do you look for ways to make it happen? Small thinkers allow obstacles to define their reality, while big thinkers use them as stepping stones to success. The truth is, opportunities are everywhere, but you won't see them if you're too focused on limitations. The next time you encounter a roadblock, remind yourself that every problem has a solution. Shift your focus from why it won't work to how you can make it work, because when you think big, you create space for bigger opportunities in your life. Big thinkers surround themselves with growth-minded people. Your environment shapes your future. Small thinkers stay in circles filled with negativity, gossip, and excuses. Big thinkers, however, surround themselves with people who challenge, inspire, and push them forward. Think about this: if you constantly hear complaints and negativity, how will you ever grow? But if you're surrounded by ambitious, driven, and positive people, how can you not improve? Ask yourself, who am I spending the most time with? Are they lifting me up or holding me back? Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you do it with. Energy is contagious. If you're surrounded by negativity, doubt, or complacency, it will seep into your mindset. But if you surround yourself with positivity, ambition, and encouragement, it will elevate you. Consider this: if you spend time with people who dream big, take action, and believe in possibilities, you'll start thinking and acting the same way. On the other hand, if you spend time with those who complain, procrastinate, and settle for mediocrity, you'll find yourself following suit. Your circle influences your thoughts, habits, and ultimately your results, so evaluate your relationships. Who are the people that inspire you? Who challenges you to grow? And who holds you back? Be intentional about your environment, because the right people will push you toward greatness, while the wrong ones will keep you stuck in mediocrity. Remember, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. Surround yourself with growth-minded individuals, and you'll naturally start thinking bigger too. Principle 3, big thinkers take action before they feel ready. Most people they wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect confidence. But big thinkers don't wait, they take action before they feel fully prepared, because they understand that confidence is built through action, not the other way around. Think about it: have you ever postponed a goal because you didn't feel ready? What if instead of waiting, you took one bold step forward? Nothing changes until you take action. Ask yourself, am I waiting for the perfect time, or am I making the time perfect? The people who achieve big things don't wait until they have all the answers, they start anyway. Waiting for perfection is the enemy of progress. Perfectionism leads to overthinking, hesitation, and missed opportunities. Meanwhile, big thinkers understand that clarity comes from action. They know the path only becomes clear once they start walking it. Think about driving at night. Your headlights don't show the entire road, only a few feet ahead, but that's enough to keep moving forward. Life works the same way. You don't need to see the whole picture to take the first step. Start now with what you have, from where you are, using the resources available to you. Momentum builds as you move forward. Each step reduces fear and increases confidence. Each action teaches you something new. And each effort brings you closer to your goals. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment, stop waiting. Take one small step today, because action is what turns big thinking into real success. When you take action, you create opportunities, gain clarity, and build confidence. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who start. Principle 4. Big thinkers set bigger goals. A small thinker sets goals they know they can achieve, ones that feel safe and comfortable. Big thinkers, on the other hand, set goals that stretch them, challenge them, and push them to grow. Because success isn't just about reaching a goal, it's about who you become in the process. If you only set goals that feel easy, how will you ever break through to the next level? Instead of asking what's realistic, ask what's possible. When you aim higher, you accomplish more. Ask yourself, are my goals pushing me forward or keeping me comfortable? Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Too many people set small, safe goals out of fear of failure. But failure isn't the enemy, it's part of the journey. It provides feedback, redirection, and preparation for something greater. Big thinkers don't fear failure, they fear complacency. They understand that the size of their goals determines the size of their success. So if you want extraordinary results, you need to set extraordinary goals. Dream bigger, push further, and challenge yourself more. Because when you set big goals, you attract big opportunities, take bigger actions, and make a greater impact. The only real limits are the ones you place on yourself. So next time you set a goal, ask yourself, am I aiming high enough? Because the higher you aim, the further you'll go. Principle 5. Big thinkers refuse to settle. A small thinker gets comfortable with average results, average effort, and an average life. A big thinker keeps raising the bar, always improving, always evolving, because success is never final and growth never stops. Have you ever reached a goal and then slowed down? What if instead you asked, what's next? How can I go further? How can I make an even bigger impact? Big thinkers don't stop at success, they build on it. Ask yourself, am I settling? Or am I still growing? Because the moment you stop pushing forward, you stop progressing. Growth is a lifelong journey. There's always room to improve, innovate, and excel. Big thinkers know that complacency is the enemy of progress. They refuse to settle for mediocrity and constantly seek ways to raise their standards, enhance their performance, and expand their influence. Now think about your own life. Are you content with where you are, or are you striving for more? Because life rewards effort, persistence, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. If you've been coasting, pause and ask yourself, what's my next level? How can I push beyond my current boundaries? When you refuse to settle, you unlock limitless possibilities. So how big are you thinking? Are you focused on possibilities or limitations? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Are you waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you taking action? Are you setting goals that challenge you or ones that keep you safe? Are you constantly growing, or are you settling? Success isn't just about working harder, it's about thinking bigger. The good news? You can train your mind to do it. Starting today, look for bigger opportunities, take bolder actions, and set higher goals, because the size of your success will always match the size of your thinking. Imagine waking up tomorrow and deciding to think bigger, choosing possibilities over limitations, surrounding yourself with growth-minded individuals, taking action despite uncertainty, setting challenging goals, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. What could you accomplish if you lived by these principles every day? What dreams could you achieve if you focused on progress instead of perfection? Every effort you put into thinking bigger is an investment in your future happiness and fulfillment. Take a moment to reflect on where you've been and commit to where you're going. A life doesn't reward hesitation, it rewards action. It doesn't reward excuses, it rewards effort. It doesn't reward waiting, it rewards starting. So start today. Even if it's a small step, take it, because once you're in motion, there's no limit to how far you can go. Remember, you are the author of your life, and each day is a blank page. What story will you write today? Will it be a story of regret or one of growth and renewal? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Will you stay where you are comfortable but unfulfilled? Or will you take the leap toward the life you've always dreamed of? The decision is yours. But always remember, greatness doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who take action. The clock is ticking. Your future is waiting. What are you going to do about it? Take action now. Start today. Think big. Act boldly. Achieve the impossible. The world is waiting for you to show up and make your mark. Don't let it down.